Hello Stampers, and welcome to Laura's Stamp Pad. It's Technique Tuesday, and today I'm going to show you how I created this beautiful stained glass Easter card. Isn't that absolutely stunning? To me, it looks like a church window, and the little butterflies are just so springy. So it's the perfect Easter card, and it is super, super cool. I love that stained glass look, and there's so many different color combinations that you could use to achieve an entirely different look. So this piece of vellum, actually, that's what our stained glass piece is. This vellum is from the Graceful Glass Vellum Designer Series paper. It is a 6x6 Designer Series paper stack. So this is actually one of the 6x6 sheets. So you can see that there's two stained glass panels that you can use. I just trimmed them apart. And then the other one is this one that has these 4 panels. So you can see that in my Easter card, I used that one. I used this one here. So you can see that there are different options, including the iris here, or I think that's an iris, right? Maybe I shouldn't say the flowers. Iris, daffodil, rose, and I have no clue, but I could be wrong. So let me know in the comments below if you know the names of these flowers. But I just cut each of these panels apart. I will also say that for these, I did have to trim them down a smidge because my card measures 5.5, and this is a 12 by, or I'm sorry, not 12 by 12, a 6x6 piece of designer paper. So I just had to trim off a little 1/4 inch on the top and on the bottom. So how I did this is I used my Stampin' Blends markers, and I just colored on the back of the flower, or of the vellum. So you're just gonna flip it over like that. And I actually used the dark version of the Stampin' Blends. I like a very bold, bright color, and I like lots of colors. So I wanted to go with as dark as I could get because the vellum is gonna mute down the colors just a little bit anyway. So I just did the back of it. And you know, actually, I'm not going to do this same one. I want to do this one to create something totally different and super, super fun. So I'm going to flip this over, and I'm just going to do a little bit of basic coloring so that you can see what it looks like. I'm not going to color this whole thing on camera, or we might be here all day. So just some basic coloring. Okay, so there I did just a little bit of coloring. Let me bring in a piece of Whisper White so you can really see that pop a little bit better. So there you can see I did the 3 little flowers in Highland Heather with Daffodil Delight centers, and then I did Pool Party up top here. So I can't wait to finish coloring that in and coloring those butterflies. I didn't want to go a lot of different colors with each of the stained glass panels because otherwise I thought it might be a little too much, but I think this will look super, super fabulous. So then after I colored in that panel, I just added that to this piece of Whisper White. This measures 3 3/4 by 5.5, so 5.5 tall, 3 3/4 to the side. I left a small little border over here. One of the other things that I super, super love about this vellum is that it is thick enough that you can use your regular snail adhesive to adhere it to your project. And that for me is big. I never liked to use vellum because I always found that it was so difficult to adhere it without the adhesive showing through. You know, it would usually show as like a dark spot, and I didn't like that, and it was frustrating, so I never really used vellum. And now that I know that this doesn't have that problem, I feel like it's opened up a whole new world, and I'm ready to use vellum all over again. So thank you, Stampin' Up, for having such a great product that I can then use my regular adhesive with, and I'm not frustrated. For this butterfly here with that same stained glass look, I actually used the Butterfly Gala stamp set. So that's this one here, and there's actually two sort of stained glass butterflies that you could use. And then of course I punched it out with the coordinating butterfly Duet punch. You can bundle and save whenever you get those. And I know you guys loved that butterfly Duet punch. It is back in stock, so that's super fabulous. And then the little greeting down there on the bottom is from the Itty Bitty Greetings, and that is in the annual catalog. And it used the classic label punch, which is perfect for stamping and punching out those little greetings. I finished off the card with a couple of the Gingham Gala Adhesive-Backed sequins, so they just give a little bit of texture as well as a few more little pops of color. So I hope you're inspired by this stained glass look. I hope you love this. I know it's perfect for Easter, and Easter is this weekend, so that's super exciting. I'm going to finish coloring that stained glass, and I will leave a picture of that here at the end of the video so you can see how that turned out. Let me know what you can't wait to use your stained glass piece for on a card. Is it for an Easter card? Is it for a wedding card? Or is it for Mother's Day perhaps, which is just around the corner? So let me know in the comments below. Check out my blog, laurastamppad.com, for more pictures of this card, as well as more detailed instructions on it, and links so that you can purchase all of these products so you can create it yourself. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to hit that bell so you get a notification every time I post, which is usually every Tuesday and Thursday, but sometimes here and there in between as well. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.